Nigerians have been advised to prioritize their health through regular medical checkups. The legal advisor and representative of Oweno Foundation for Poverty Alleviation and Empowerment, Mrs. Ngozi Anyanwu, gave the advice during the free medical outreach sponsored by the foundation at the Bar Center, Magistrate Court Complex, Olu Owerri. Stanley Okehe, who covered the event, reports that the outreach was in partnership with the Nigerian Bar Association NBA Owerri branch and Planned Parenthood Federation of Nigeria PPFN.
Mrs. Anyanwu said the Oweno Foundation recognized health as a very important aspect of empowerment and organized the free medical outreach for men a month after a successful one for women lawyers. She maintained that regular health checkups could improve one's health and reduce the risk of sickness and death, and expressed delight that participants benefited from the free prostate cancer screening, blood sugar test, HIV test, syphilis test, blood pressure check, weight check, temperature check, and family planning services. The legal advisor, who disclosed that the foundation had carried out many feeding programs, health outreaches, and sinking of boreholes in various communities within 2 years of operation in Nigeria, declared more opportunities for Imo citizens.
The motivation is to make sure everybody is healthy, at least to put our own bit, a little bit, towards the health of Nigerians, which is where there is a lot of lapses in Nigeria. People just die, and when people die, maybe if somebody has cancer or whatever, because of lack of medical tests and medical services, you see people saying all sorts of things. Then maybe somebody threw an arrow, somebody did this, I stepped on something and they did juju.
The chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association Owerri branch, Mr. Chris Iyentuge, decried the poor attitude of people towards medical checks on the excuse of busy schedules and other minor challenges, and reassured of his commitment towards monthly or bi-monthly health checks for lawyers.
Medical checks is very, very important. A lot of people don't go for medical checks due to maybe busy schedule. So we find this necessary to organize it for lawyers and non-lawyers to come and take their health status.
In her lecture on high blood pressure, diabetes, and prostate, the clinical officer of the Planned Parenthood Federation of Nigeria, Mrs. Chiamaka Ezike, encouraged men to pay close attention to how their body reacts and always seek medical assistance.
Now, when it comes to the issue of men, because we are here specifically for men. You will be seeing signs. Your body will be showing you signs that something is wrong. But we cannot when you can still manage, I can still manage. The next thing you will hear is, you know that slump and die.
The participants sought clarifications on some health complications.
Before now, majority of us will have thought that bitter cola is medicinal, because that's the advice we get. And locally, we know that quite right, when you have maybe you feel like vomiting, you can take it, and some other signs. But quite surprised that you're saying bitter cola has can be abused. So, but like, how many can one take in a day that is not an abuse?
My question is, what about a situation one does not have a case of high sugar level, and ordinarily you are taking garden egg and bitter cola? What effect does it have on our head?
I'm a little happy too, because they didn't say I have a prostate. They didn't say I have diabetes.
In Owerri, Stanley Okehe for News Planet TV.